Shay. You just say Pepper.
Pepper. So
Yeah, Pepper.
we got Dr. Drew in the building. We got Pepper, and we got, of course, we got Diamond Vision. The very reason why this is possible. So we want to give a shout out to everybody. Today we're going to talk about what's the definition of a bad bitch. Because me personally, I came all the way from Africa, and being in the United States, I realized every state is different. So I'm gonna start with you first because we both like lived in Baltimore, the
Yes,
DMV. So like coming to Miami, that word is so different, and I just want to get other people's perspective to kind of like really understand what does that mean to you, or what do you think it means?
A bad bitch back home means a woman who has her own everything.
Right.
She don't need a guy for anything. A Miami bad bitch, in my opinion, is a girl who use a guy for any and everything.
Yeah.
And that's the difference coming from up north to down south. Women up north make more money on their own. The women down here is a sexual marketplace. It's based on how sexy are you.
Yeah.
And that determines where you live at, what you eat, what class you fly. All that determines on how you look in Miami.
Yeah. Knowing this is how Miami work, what do you think in terms of like, would you have like a girlfriend, or would you date anybody from this place?
The baddest girl I could get, I can't afford.
Right.
And that's the reality in Miami.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be. You could like whoever you're gonna like, but if you don't have the money to take care of that woman, she's not yours.
Right. It's somebody else's girl.
Yeah, it's somebody else's girl.
Yeah.
Whoever got the money, that's who girl it is.
So, but this is the next question. Do you think she's worth you though? Because worth is not just like
ain't no way
material worth.
Ain't no way, because I have stability. You know what I'm saying? I pride myself on being a husband someday.
Yeah.
And there's no way you're gonna be out here running the streets and then think that I'm gonna just come scoop you up out the streets. It's not gonna work like that. So good guys are actually not even looking at the bad bitches. We're looking past them.
Yo, you speaking facts right now.
Don't even say it.
Yo. What about your opinion? What's your opinion
females,
of a bad?
so y'all
should.
Well, yes and no. I feel like my definition or my opinion on what a bad bitch is very different from what other females' opinion is. Because where I'm from, the Midwest, is similar. Like, a bad female is like someone who's independent, financially got herself together. She really, it's a choice if she wants to be with someone or not. And what makes her bad is that the confidence that she carries in that, But yeah, since I've been here in Miami, to me, baddie has always been more of a look than like a mentality. Up north is a mentality. Yeah. I'm bad bitch because I take care of me. I got me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You ain't gonna knock what I got going for myself. Goal oriented. This is what I'm doing. Jump on my ship. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get with it. And then here it's kind of like me personally being here. I even questioned myself here. I was like, damn, am I as bad as I am? Because my work ethic just don't show up here. It's just not. That's not what it is here. It's like, oh, now I gotta go buy some Fenty Beauty and all this, and just like, the definition changes based on like your environment that you're in and like the overall like what society see that as. Like my whole perception has started to shift on what I thought was bad or not. Because here in Miami, everything seems like very Instagrammable. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a handful of people who's got a pop Instagram where I'm from. And then, they popular, but at the same time, like, that's not the status. It's like what you said, they look past, to be a baddie, you don't have an Instagram page. Some bad women just, like, go to church. Like, I'm just saying, me, fuck all the bullshit. I feel like I'm a baddie. Like, you can tell me that I could do this or this.
It's
why you look like that? Yeah.
It's the confidence.
I feel like I'm going to get a dude 10 times quicker than a girl who's got her nails done, face full of makeup, nice body, because I'm relatable, I'm approachable, and then I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be straight up with you. You know what I'm saying?
You might not get the dinner date first.
I may not get the dinner date, I may not get my nails
might get them.
but I'm gonna leave feeling like intact with myself. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what make a bad female personally. It's what I see, what I think about myself. And everybody, if I feel that, I'm exuberating that. And people
that energy
it's gonna attract.
It radiates and attracts.
Wow, you really open up my mind on this. So my next question will be for you, Diamond Vision. Who determines who is a bad bitch and who is not? what determines that? Where does that come from? Let's say I'm an alien. I came from a different country. I don't know what's a bad bitch. I'm out here.
I think everybody's definition of a bad bitch is gonna change.
Right.
So personally, for me, I think it's more of an internal thing, as opposed to, you know how you're saying in Miami it's a little bit different, but that's because people make it different, right? Like you have to be able to see past what's real and what's fake, and it's a little bit harder to do now, I think, than ever, because there's a lot of fake. Not just, you know, a person could be fake with their personality. They could be fake when it has fake nails, fake lashes.
Everything.
You know, but then there's some
Like
people.
a mask.
There's some people that have fake asses, fake nails, fake lashes, but they could be real on the inside. But then you get the opposite too.
Yeah.
You know what I
Because
mean?
they don't
Like,
even believe that.
no, but they could be doing it for other purposes, right? Because they think they need to do those things to fit in. So my thing is, where does it root from? Where you feel that insecure, where you feel like you need to be changing yourself to fit in, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. So do you think by them changing themselves to fit in, is that like making them feel better? Does that solve that problem of insecurity?
I think it's kind of like a drug. It's a temporary solution for the
It's a
moment.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's a high.
it's temporary, because at the end of the day, everybody's gonna age. Everything deteriorates eventually. So that's why, to me, personality.
Women deteriorate before men do, but let's continue.
That's not what I was talking about, but anyways.
That's true.
Forever
We
young
get better
over
when we
here.
age like wine. You get what I'm saying?
But you see, it kind of stems from like stigmas like
Honestly,
that, right?
That's true. So
It's
then they go
real.
to do work and all that. Can I add to you? Then when it comes to a female, because we're talking about bad bitch, so it's obviously the perspective of female, who and determine. Obviously, a man's gonna try to say what they determine as a bad bitch. You know, this is where I kind of like can see why women carry themselves and say I'm a baddie in this way. If a man's gonna determine that how I'm a bad female, right, based on how I look, how I carry myself, then yeah, invest in that, because you want those things for me. I may not necessarily want those things from you. Like for her, like what you're saying, like people do it based on like certain realities they go through. Like if financially I'm gonna have a better income if I get a fake tits, fake ass.
Oh yeah.
Then
You're not going to work again on a different
yeah,
day.
but I want to have the bragging rights to say I'm independent. Then I'm gonna do that, because that's gonna give me the financial freedom or
Can
whatever.
I add to what you're saying? So what you're saying with that, it makes a lot of sense. But you also have to think about what your long-term goal is in that sense, because
True.
if I'm getting a fake ass just to get some rich guy's attention, he's gonna see a lot of other fake asses too. So it's like, how long are you gonna really hold that attention for?
But not even just that either. Like for financial, like commercial work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, okay, maybe the guy's not gonna pay my way, but I want commercial work, and that's gonna pay more, and that's gonna
But
give
then
me.
isn't that feeding into the stigma though?
Yeah, it is.
Because then
It
it's
is.
never gonna change, because we're just gonna keep thinking that.
But that's where like that idealism come from. Like society's putting that in. Okay, if I had a bigger ass, I could be a better model. You know what I'm saying? I can make more.
But it's a
I can
trend,
book more.
you know. Watch in
yeah.
in like 10 years, what if like having like fucking big eyebrows is a trend? Then all of a sudden, girls are gonna start getting.
Yeah, it was because like the 90s.
Because big asses weren't a thing back in the day, but now they are, right?
Yeah.
So, back in the 1800s, girls used to take out their ribs just to have an hourglass figure.
Yeah.
So
now-
me and Dr. Drew, we up and coming entrepreneurs. How do we protect ourselves from this so-called bad bitches,
Oh my
women
gosh.
that
I just
are
think-
trying to take everything that we work
Every
for?
single
I just
dollar.
think real
money.
recognize real for real. You know, at the end of the day, you can kind of call it how you see it. You can kind of see what the girl game is.
Right.
It's like the same way with a girl like
Some of
a
them
girl's
smooth.
like yeah.
But some of them smooth though.
They
You're not
so
gonna catch
smooth.
that game till.
Well, you're not gonna
like-
get it right away, like
That's true.
everything, right? You'll never really know someone unless you spend actual time with the person. You could talk to someone for a year over the internet. You don't really know that person. Unless you spend actual time
And
with
see how
somebody,
they
you
move
don't
and-
know a person. Like, because I could say I got you, but what does that mean until I actually got you in a situation?
Right.
You don't know
But
that.
see, it's time for y'all, but for us, it's money.
Why
Because
is
if we
that, though?
spending time with you, I'm not at work, right? I'm spending money on you. I gotta take care of you. I gotta feed you. I gotta clothe you while you with me.
Why can't it be a mutual thing?
That's the trade-offs when you date bad bitches and regular women.
But what's
A
a
bad-
regular woman?
A regular woman, as is, she got her own money. It's a bad bitch. A regular woman is a bad bitch. It's just the fact that we're in Miami now, and that it don't matter how much money
So you're
you
saying
make.
there's more of a pedestal when
Yeah.
it comes to dating certain type of women.
Yeah,
It's
and
Plastic City.
even the girls fresh out of high school, they want to go get Botox. They want to get plastic surgery. And they look perfectly fine. So...
Well, I got 2 points I want to say on that. 2 things I want to say is about that Barbie movie, right, that came out. I feel like that was so good, and a lot of people flocked for it in Miami. But you know, it was so good because it literally broke down the difference between human and plastic. Okay. If you haven't seen the movie, sorry, spoiler alert.
So how come? My question is, how come people are not valuing plastic more than humans? How do we even get to that point? I'm confused.
Let's talk about like the 1960s in American at least. The white picket fence. Everybody was striving to have that.
If you had a house and you had a car,
a refrigerator,
you had a woman of your choice.
Exactly.
That's all she ever wanted was a white picket fence and a nice car and probably a pool in the backyard.
And that is an idealism that's embedded.
Can I ask you though, is your goal to get a woman? Is that your...
I want a wife.
Okay.
I don't want a bad bitch.
So then you being in Miami and you know the type of women that are here, why are you
I'm not actively dating right now.
Okay.
So like right now, I'm just trying to get money. And I know Miami got some money, so I'm trying to get in where I fit in. And of course I've come across women. I've went on dates. I did multiple things, but most of the women I take on dates all have plastic surgery. And it's not like I'm attracted to that. They are attracted to me because of what I offer and what I could provide for them.
Do you think these women, with their way of thinking, do you think they are good for Miami, or we just, because it's just like a game, right? It could benefit you on one side, and the other side it could be a bad situation. So people not reacting more to plastic instead of the human beings. Like,
it's not intentional though. It's just like, ooh, a fat ass, and it's like you don't know if it's real or fake until she explained to you, oh yeah, I went to this doctor.
But the thing is,
is that the thing that attracts you though?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
It is, but you think it's real.
But you're kind of the issue too then.
But let's swap it up because we're leaning really heavy on just Miami plastic.
I've seen guys, they know the girl is plastic, and it's still like it.
Yeah, they don't care. A lot of guys act like they care, but don't really.
They don't care if it's plastic.
They really don't.
Plastic is more important than natural.
No, see, I'm thinking about you got fake tits and then we have a kid. You can't breastfeed. That's what I'm thinking about. You get what I'm saying?
Maybe it could. It's just that the body moves and have to work around the things.
My kid is not going to be sucking no silicone down.
But so here's another thing. What about, okay, so we're talking about baddies in Miami who are mostly plastic. Well, let's talk about the definition of baddie that is not that. Okay, let's talk about, we talk about independence. How do you spot that? How do you approach that baddie? You know what I'm saying? Because that's a different kind of baddie.
We have no idea.
Yeah, and that's no idea.
We have no idea.
But my thing is,
a real baddie.
Are you going off baddie based because the woman says she's a bad, or what you think is baddie? So the question is, what do you think is baddie? If you had to shut it down off Instagram, and natural media is not a play in this situation, because you say, where you from? These women are independent. Can you spot an independent woman? Can you spot a baddie when you see a baddie without knowing that she's plastic and stuff? Because I feel like I'm a baddie, but people gonna look at me like, oh, she this, she that. But then I could be like the dude. I could be walking up to a Lamborghini. You may never know. You know what I'm saying?
And then you a baddie.
But now, am I a baddie because I got a Lamborghini, or am I a baddie because like you know?
It's almost the same thing as having a fake body. It's just material things that lift your worth in society.
Ooh, that's the.
Man, I see why they call
it. That's exactly what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I guess that's what society baddie is. Because even if we're a baddie, everyone's striving for a financial high, right? Rather it be in the form of getting something, adding to your personal body, or adding to your exterior.
It costs money for ads.
You know, one time J. Cole once said how badly he wanted that Rolex, and then he finally got that Rolex, and he was like, "Yeah, it's whatever."
Yeah,
it's just
you gotta get it first, though.
Like, you gotta get it to feel like.
Yeah.
But
But it's cool how he preaches though, because he's done it. You know.
I think the bad behind that is the fact that he had the discipline to finally get to it, and I feel like that's kind of where you look at your self value too, to say if you're value.
He's so humble. He'll go to Manhattan and just ride a bike through the street with no.
I do the same thing.
Yeah, but you're not J. Cole, no offense.
Because he's an artist?
There you go.
Because he's an artist?
Because he preached the discipline of it.
No, because he could be doing the things that everyone thinks is so important and the materialistic things, but he's trying to show us that it's not. that
I don't think
important.
he's showing us anything. He's just being himself.
Exactly, but it's also inspiring without even
To
being
who?
said.
I don't see anybody out here trying to dress like J. Cole or be like J. Cole.
I try to be like J. Cole.
But sometimes aspiration don't mean you have to mimic them.
Yeah, you don't
physically.
have to be the person.
You can just
you
literally.
can,
It's like
you
it's
can
like
take
sight
important
versus
morals from a person.
Like
You're correct,
differences.
but at the same time, you're a woman saying that about a guy. You
And?
know what I'm saying? Me personally, I don't look up to J. Cole.
Who'd you
That's
look up
fine.
to?
You don't have to. I'm using him as
I
an
look up to
example for
Lil
myself.
Wayne. I look up to other people.
But then, okay, so here's something that plays in the role of like Betty, and this is not me just trying to get into it, but this is just using this as a idealism of like my friend. So her choice is J. Cole, your choice is Lil Wayne. We could compare them.
I never seen J. Cole with a bad bitch.
So, but you've seen who Lil
I
Wayne
seen
has
Lil
done.
Wayne. He got baby mothers.
And
up
now,
the
and
whole
my
list.
thing is, this is baddie for you.
Yeah,
Are
but
you gonna chase that
just
Lil
because
Wayne
you don't
baddie
see
though?
him with
The baddie that would chase
higher
Lil Wayne, is that the
female
baddie
doesn't
you
mean
want?
that-
Correct, but if she a baddie, you gonna see her. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to keep it under wraps when you're a celebrity.
But he does it. Is what I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you. He
Show me J.
accomplishes
Cole
it.
girlfriend, please.
He has a wife.
He
I'm
doesn't.
pretty
He
sure.
actually, J. Cole made it a purpose, just like Tommy from Power. They make it their purpose to try not to have their significant others in
But
the
I
camera
think what we're mostly trying
And
to say is
someone
not
had
everything has to be
leaked
flashy.
Yeah, someone leaked his wife out, and he was like not with that. But the thing is that goes into the
J. Cole not
discipline of
married?
protecting. He is. It goes into the discipline of protecting his brand of who he wants to be.
And
you need to
now
let
you
him-
see the
So that's
contradiction
why
I
he
just
says
said.
he's not A-list. He knows he's B-list. He knows what list of celebrity he is. He's not trying to go to stardom. He's
One
trying
of
to
these
be
two, yeah,
like,
you can go with these
I
two.
feel like this is why I can respect J. Cole, because you got J. Cole and you got Jay-Z. Jay-Z's on this billionaire
He
spectrum.
got Beyonce.
But
He
yeah,
also
that's just
cheated on Beyonce, so.
Right? He got this billionaire.
Everybody cheats at it.
So you make a lot of like contradicting
Yeah,
comments.
because I just said you said J. Cole is married, and I aspire to be married. So I'm looking. Obviously, I'm looking up to the
both
wrong
of these
person.
men are
If it was a group of bad bitches and it was Lil Wayne on this side and J. Cole on this side, where they going?
It depends on what they want.
They're running straight to Lil Wayne.
Not everyone.
Okay, but what you're saying
Because
is
Lil
a
Wayne
bad
is-
bitch. I don't think you.
Miami. When we talking about Miami, we in Miami. We talking about bad bitches. They're not gonna be worried about J. Cole.
But you think
But
Miami
this is not
only
just
has women
only
like that?
bad bitches of Miami. This is the question.
We're talking
is
about
very
people
general.
as a whole, you know.
Okay.
So I feel like depending on the mentality, me as an average woman, I'll flock to J. Cole. I'm not gonna go to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's gonna
Absolutely.
attract a specific type of crowd I don't want.
But Lil
You
Wayne
know?
is still inspiring as a
He
person
does
too.
inspire, but I'm not gonna want to flock with him. I would want to meet him in a more of a different setting.
Word celebrity, we create the celebrities. They're regular people.
This guy.
They're regular people. I'm a celebrity in my life. He's a celebrity to me.
We are.
When I come to South Beach, I see
So a
him.
Miami bad bitch is a regular person, just like everyone else.
We give them
You
that.
give them that
we give
name.
them the perception.
Yeah, we do
So,
give Betty that.
so now that we know that it depends on the person, what we can do, we can go out there and ask the people themselves. So this was going to happen. You guys ask the guys, and we ask the girls.
Yeah, that's cool.
So let's go. Let's get
Down
it.
for it.
Because I'm really
Let's get
intrigued to find out
I'm ready.
what this
Let's
is.
see what Miami mindset is like.
It's the hard and squeezy for me, bro.
Because man, we're just trying to figure out what a bad bitch is.
I'm trying to figure out why this guy got a doctor thing on my ass. I love that shit, bro.
He has a question for you.
We got Dr.
Hey,
T out here.
my guy, how you been?
Been good, bro. How you been?
Good, bro. Hey, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Would you rather date a plastic bitch or a natural bitch?
A natural, of course.
Yeah, why?
Because natural is how it's supposed to look, and that's how it's supposed to feel. That's how it's supposed to be.
You don't like no squeak, you know what I mean? When the plastic shit, you know?
I mean, shit don't make a difference once you back there. But if I had a choice, I'm going natural. Yeah. What is a bad bitch?
What is a bad bitch? So I would say that a bad bitch is a boss bitch, somebody who makes sure that she getting her bag, she working hard to supply for her friends, for her family, making sure that, you know, she has integrity, she has morals. A bad bitch is somebody that makes sure that she wakes up every day, she looks good, she smells good, she comes outside with a good attitude. Big dick with a small dog in the backyard with a pool. With a smile.
Yeah.
That's what I would say a bad bitch is.
How does it feel to be a bad bitch?
I mean, it feels great. It feels, what's the right word? I would say that the right word is, it feels like you're walking around with confidence. It feels like you actually care about yourself. It feels like you are embracing the fact that the world has given you this type of confidence, this type of, you know, ability to walk around and know who you are.
Yes.
So I would say that it feels great, it feels amazing, and especially when you wake up every day and you remember that you are a bad bitch, how can you not have a great day?
Yeah. I want you to have a great day.
So,
thank you.
You're welcome.
My next question is, what is a bad bitch in Miami? Because I realize
up north and down south is different.
It's different. When I see the women in like the DMV, they act completely different. But when they come over here, they act like they're bad bitches. So what's the difference? I don't know. That's why I'm asking these questions.
You know what? That's a great question. And the reason why I say that's a great question is because I could see how that could be defined differently depending on where you are. The same way with slang, right? We might have a word that we say in Boston, but they don't say it in Miami.
Yeah.
So for me, not being from Miami, but seeing bad bitches out here that's from here, the ones that I met, I would say that being a bad bitch in Miami means you making sure that you stay fit. You making sure that you stay cute, you stay right. You make sure that you have a good attitude. You make sure that you soaking up the beach. You making sure that you finding opportunities for yourself to grow. When you're in a place like Miami, why would you stay stagnant? So I would say that a bad bitch in Miami is somebody who carries herself well, cares about herself.
Okay. So like my next question to you.
Here you go. Here you go.
About the girls that consider themselves as bad bitches, but they're expecting people to pay for their food, their nails,
the hotels.
Like they feel entitled, you know what I'm saying?
Begging? Is that a quality of a bad bitch?
Ooh, begging. I mean, I don't know if we talking about bad bitches or prostitutes. I don't know which one we talking about.
It's a thin line here.
It is a thin line, but I will say, don't get me wrong. If you got a female that you holding down, I'm not talking about somebody that you just met, but if you got a female that you interested in, I do think that a female should be treated like a queen. I do think that a man should have chivalry and he should open up her door. He should treat her to a nice meal. I mean, there's a lot of value that a woman could bring to your life.
Yes.
But to be begging, asking for all of these kind of things and just like
take me on a shopping spree. That's the last one I got.
I mean, it don't hurt to ask, right? Closed mouths don't get fed. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like somebody can't ask for what they want.
Okay.
But because a man can also say no.
Yeah.
But I will also say that a bad bitch knows that she can get it on her own.
Okay.
A bad bitch knows that she ain't gotta ask for handouts. A bad bitch knows that she can make it happen whether she got a man or not with her. So that answers that question.
You definitely did. I appreciate you for answering those questions. That was you got in there changed our minds and shit.
Hey, it's lit.
It's about conversation. It's about having a conversation and having an understanding, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's all about, that's what we're trying to get.
That's good. Very good answer.
You really killed it.
What's your name?
Thank you, Shaquilla.
Yeah, you got me thinking.
So what's your definition of a bad bitch?
I'm just honestly someone who's independent and like doesn't really have to rely on me for anything.
Okay. All right. You got any specifications and look wise?
I mean, yeah, I like a little bit of a fat ass, but
You like a fat ass?
Yeah.
So independent with a big booty?
Yeah.
All right. Got to put a cup on it. I'm just kidding.
gotta have some perky titties.
Perky?
But
Perky.
she gotta have some pretty teeth. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Some pretty eyes. She gotta have a nice smile.
Okay.
And as long as she's cool, I'm cool. You know.
That's cool.
She gotta have a cool personality too.
All right.
Really, the main thing is she gotta be slim, thick. Slim, thick, pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
Specific.
Yeah. So
Pretty eyes,
what
pretty-
about like personality wise? What characteristics does your baddie carry?
She gotta be cool like a bro.
Like a bro?
Oh yeah. She gotta have that cool vibe. She gotta have a
She
chill
got a
vibe.
homie.
Yeah. Like a
Okay.
homie in one. Bad bitch
Okay.
and a homie in one.
A bad bitch is a powerful, strong, working woman. Like getting her money, having morals, values, like come outside, pop out. Don't gotta do too much. Like, she's just her own person. Don't conform to stereotypes and things that people have going on, that people set. You just do your own thing. So that's what I think of that bitch.
So listen, I get your definition, but it's another definition going out in the streets of Miami Beach, pay for everything, to get everything for free. I just wanted to get your opinion about it.
Well, I'm never gonna knock nobody for, how they choose to live their life, but me personally, that's not what I do. So I don't think it's any value, but to each his own. Like, you gotta navigate your life as you see it.
So guys, you heard it first. The real women will buy you are the bad bitches with money, and the bad bitches with no money and no value.
Broke bad bitches.
You heard. Thank you. Good job. So hey, my name is Seven. I came all the way from Africa, being new to Miami. I'm just trying to understand what is a bad bitch. What is that? What's your definition?
My definition of a bad bitch is a hustler. A hustling girl that can make money wherever she freaking can.
What do you think Miami perceives bad bitches as?
Miami perceives bad bitches as most likely bitches that have a fine ass body, but what they don't understand is that most of the bitches that do have a fine ass body aren't bad bitches, aren't at to their standards.
Right. Do you believe guys rather want a real woman or want a woman with a plastic body? Like, what's the difference, like, in terms of attraction?
Most guys want a plastic body, which is kind of weird because it has more grip, as that's what everybody says that I know of.
Do you have any friends that are bad bitches?
I mean, I have my friends that I consider bad bitches because how they are natural and care about their body and don't want to put their body through anything that they don't want to deal with in the future. Like every girl that has plastic surgery right now, when they're older, they're just going to be sagging. There's not going to be like, they won't even be able to walk properly because of how much they've done to their body.
Right. We as men, we just end up doing everything for women, you know what I mean? And the reason I say that because it's like if people consider, the girls in Miami consider themselves as bad bitches, meaning if I go on a date, it's like we can't split the bill, like I'm entitled to pay for everything because
that's some bitches. That's some bitches. There's a lot of bad bitches that know their worth and rather pay the whole entire bill, rather pay half the bill because they know the man that they're with is worth it.
Right, I like that. So, somebody like me coming from Africa, how would I know the difference?
You just gotta make sure you ain't too flashy.
Yeah.
And let a girl actually, like, you know, talk to you and get to know you.
Right.
That's what I would say. Don't try to push yourself at any random bitch.
Right.
Let the bitch come to you, and you also look a little bit, but don't seem too eager for it.
Ooh, hey, she's putting me on game, man. She said,
daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she has a mom with a very good mindset.
Yeah,
Thank you, I
she's putting me
appreciate
on
that.
game. It's like,
That's important.
I appreciate you. You gave me some really good answers, and I feel like I learned a lot from the conversation.
So this man is taken to the world.
Yeah,
If you're out there, fiancé.
Chill out.
So what's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Lil Man. I'm from OKC.
Okay. As a taken man, how did your baddie reel you in?
So first off, I'm agreeing with all hating over there. It's like the smile gotta be like, I don't have a perfect smile, and I'm not just saying I'm biased on it, but like that's automatically gonna get the attention. And then obviously like the looks, I mean, you gotta at least even out on the playing field. As far as like just being a straight baddie, and you gotta find this out after you then try to get at them.
Okay.
What really solidifies the deal is like the cooking, caring, all that about you. It's like, just push you to be a better you. That's the baddest bitch of them all. Shout out my girl list. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Since you guys been here for 2 days, what do you think has defined a bad bitch here in Miami? What do they look like, or what that?
So what I would consider like a bad bitch, and that don't mean like she's the best fit for me. It's just like
what do you think the social society of
the social society of a bad bitch out here in Miami definitely gotta look like you have money. You gotta be like, that's automatic. If not the female, it's like you gotta seem like that to attract the female. You gotta have the plastic surgery. Like the natural gets attention, but everybody else gonna look at the bigger booty at first. You also gotta have a bad bitch attitude. Like you gotta be able, because every guy out here gonna shoot your shot. Every single one of them, because we only down here for 4 days. They gotta be the bad bitch attitude. That's really what solidifies. It's the snobbiness. It's the not really even replying to somebody, letting them just be on the win. That's the bad bitch of them all.
What's your definition of a bad bitch?
A girl that gets to the bag, takes care of herself.
What's your definition, Mr. Dewan?
So the definition of a bad bitch is beautiful, take care of herself, overall well-rounded, independent, and got her own shit.
So what's the opposite of not a bad bitch?
You want me to point one out?
Yo, what?
A begging ass bitch.
A begging ass bitch. Yo, that's exactly what we was talking about. And I think the unbad bitch, if you're not attractive, you can't even be a bad bitch. That's just you just lost. You can't even. I can't even put the well-rounded shit.
So you say a
if you're not attractive, you just can't be a bad bitch.
But you don't think someone's personality can't make them attractive?
No, you can't be a bad. I can't be like that's a bad bitch if she's not attractive.
Attitude makes you a bad bitch. Yeah, I've never heard that.
Yeah, you're not physically attractive. You can't even be a bad
plastic bitch make her a bad.
You already eliminated
I mean,
yourself
she's got
off
a
that
bag if she can get the
checklist
plastic.
of all those other check boxes.
right.
But you just can't be just a pretty bitch. You got to be a joint that have a lot of those boxes checked.
Yeah, you right. This shit heavy.
Yeah, see? Try to follow you all day with that.
All right, what's your name?
James.
James, nice to meet you, James.
Nice to meet you.
So I have a question for you. You know what a bad bitch is?
A bad bitch?
Yeah, what's your definition of a bad bitch, if you've heard that term before? I mean, I don't like the word bitch, but people
I was
be
about to
saying
say,
it.
I really wouldn't use the term bitch. There's no such thing as a bad bitch. I don't really think there's a good definition for a bad bitch. There's really such thing called of a good woman, a great woman, and stuff like that. But what I think makes a great woman is somebody that can take accountability for their actions, who knows her worth, what she wants. She's a go-getter without asking for help. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help, but just like to see that somebody's independent. And then...
So where do you think the term, because like I said before, I don't really like the word bitch, but I feel like it's become so universally like
normalized?
Yeah, normalized, where it's kind of okay for guys to call girls bitches. But I don't agree with that, but I feel like the more girls call girls bitches, guys feel like it's okay to call girls bitches. So where do you think the term bad bitch came from?
Just being normalized on an everyday basis. I think about music, social media, everything we do.
Right.
Just how we normalize the way that we use words, being that they really come from a certain context. I mean, yeah, that's really it. Okay. But us normalizing it didn't make it right, because it don't change the context in it at all, for real.
Okay. As we've been doing this interview, we've been asking other guys, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit alarmed. Like, I feel like your answer was good. I feel like you gave a good, respectable answer. But a lot of guys, I personally think their answers were pretty shallow. And then they tell me, no, there's a difference. They say there's a Miami bad bitch, then there's a regular bad bitch. So why does it determine where you're from, whether you're a bad bitch or not?
I don't get that.
Yeah, see, I don't either. I was hoping you'd explain that.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that don't make sense to me. A Miami bad bitch and a regular bad bitch, what the fuck is the difference from where you from? Yeah, that don't make sense.
Right.
They just talking.
Okay.
I don't know who you was talking to.
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah,
Make sure.
no problem.
Yeah, are you from Miami?
I'm from Jersey.
Oh, okay.
I only been out here
That might make more sense.
like a month and a half.
Okay.
I don't know who she was interviewing before this, but yeah, they sound crazy.
Alright. Cool.
What's your definition of a bad bitch?
This man thinks he has the mic.
The mic right here.
You want to come here?
What's up?
What's
going on, gang?
How you doing?
What's your name?
My name is Kino.
Kino. Nice to meet you, Kino. You look like you're working out hard out there.
I'm trying to get it, baby.
Hey, shit. Is that
What up,
water
man?
or is that sweat? No, you don't need to do anything.
Okay.
It's on.
Okay.
Yeah, you can just hold it.
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah?
I was sweating, so I had to pour some water to cool off.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're from Miami?
I live here. I'm originally from Senegal, West Africa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Shit. I
Where
spent
you
a little
from?
bit of time in Africa. I'm from Canada.
Okay.
My parents were born in Guyana, South America.
She's from Guyanese.
Okay,
Like, mother skunt.
yeah, your mother's squad, yeah. How you know that?
I've been around GTP, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious. Okay, so let me ask you a question, okay? What is your definition of a bad bitch?
A bad bitch? I mean, in today's age, what they call a bad bitch is a girl that look really good, right? And like a girl that like people go after, right? But I feel like, you know, a bad bitch to me would be somebody that's on her shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A woman that's educated, that's intelligent, you know what I'm saying? That's not all dumb and just go off what you see on reality shows, can separate reality from entertainment, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A girl that's independent, that's, you know, not out here begging niggas, asking niggas for shit. She could do for herself, you know? And whatever you do for her is just a bonus, you feel me? And then you're gonna do for her to show her that you appreciate her, but not because she always got her hand out. So that's what I would call a bad bitch, a girl that's smart, a girl that's independent, a girl that has a positive demeanor, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because you don't gotta be rude to be bad. You don't gotta be arrogant to be bad. You don't gotta look down on people to be bad. So that's how I feel. You feel me?
Okay.
Facts.
I like that answer.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What's the opposite of a bad bitch?
Like, shit. I guess like a city girl that's just out here thotting and bobbing.
A city girl?
A girl that ain't got no goals, no plans, no ambition for her life, you know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to do nothing. She just wanna be in the mix, drinking, smoking, hanging out with random niggas. Yeah, that's bad news. Yeah, you wanna stay away from them cons.
Yeah. You think Miami has a lot of those?
Oh yeah. In Miami, there's a, you know, everywhere you go, there's good and bad. There's a mix of everything, but there's definitely a lot of that around here. For real, for real.
Yo, you had the best interview.
Yo, you two, these two have been the best so far.
You know, I keep saying funky, baby. I gotta tell her how I see it.
All right, thank you. What's your name again?
My name is Kino.
Kino.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kino.
You're welcome, baby.
Appreciate that.
So your makeup looks really wonderful.
Thank
you. How did you get to do it like that?
I watched the video.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
How long was the video?
Like 1 minute.
1 minute.
Maybe less, like a TikTok or a reel.
Okay. So what is your definition of a bad?
My definition is a solid, sexy chick with self-respect.
Oh, I like that.
The self-respect has to be there.
So what do you think Miami perceived bad bitches is?
OnlyFans whores. Girls that are whores or have work done tend to be the badder bitches. But they're not. They're fake.
Yeah, I can't even say nothing.
And plastic.
So, do you want a real man or a plastic man?
I want a real man.
Yeah, why?
Because men act like bitches nowadays.
Damn.
So bitches gotta act like men.
Why do you think the men are acting like bitches right now? Because it's so true. A lot of men are getting more emotional.
So what's your name?
My name is Coach Tiger, and I'm local Miami Beach high performance coach and boxing coach. Just want to steal it.
All right. So I got a question for you.
I might have an answer for you.
You might have an answer?
I might.
What is your definition of a bad bitch?
So, to me, a bad bitch, I remember somebody asked me earlier, you asked me earlier where the bad bitch is at. Listen, the bad bitches are at home on the weekend reading books, painting, sipping that little glass of wine, or sniffing their little incense by themselves, and drawing or whatever it may be, working on themselves at the crib. That's where the bad bitches are at. The ones that are finding and knowing their self-worth, that's where they at right there, the bad bitches. The bad bitches get married.
What if a bad bitch doesn't want to get married?
Who?
What if a bad bitch does not want to get married?
Either way, that's what a bad bitch is at.
What is a bitch?
A beautiful individual that creates haters. Simple as that.
What's the opposite of a bad bitch?
Shit, a strag. I don't know, you want to call it a strag or bop. You know what I'm saying? Buzz down. You know, city girl. City girl.
So what do you think about the women in Miami?
Well, it depends. So you have tourists in Miami, and you have local Miami women, then you have the women of Miami Beach. Honestly speaking, a lot of people say like, the women in Miami, they just want money and da-da-da-da. I don't really necessarily agree with that. I feel like the women in Miami are, it's the South, and they're raised in a southern, a southern way. A lot of women in Miami, I think that it's not necessarily the money, I think it's more so the security. A lot of women in Miami actually do want to get married and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying, that I've met, and, like friends I've met and everything, like they actually, a lot of them want to get married and like have families and all that stuff like that. So it's more so, I think it's the security that they're after. Of course, it is some that are gold diggers, but that's anywhere you go in the world.
Yeah,
like,
that's everywhere.
You can go to freaking India where like some of the most humble women was like, you don't have on golden slippers? Nah, you feel me? So that is what I pick up from a lot of women that I've met in Miami. You know what I'm saying? Especially. It's a lot of Latinos here, it's a lot of Haitians and whatnot, and Southern people in general, and the South, like they still actually live like that, where like the man takes care of most things, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's how it is in the South. So I respect Miami women. They're women's women in Miami.
Good answer, thank you.
For sure.
that. So satisfying.
What's up, my boy? You good? Hey, come on, man. Save yourself time, energy, and money, man. How you feeling? Come on, man. You know what's going on. Men of now. Men of now. Men of power. Men of prayer. Men of sports. Men of business. Men of business. Come on, man. Check me out, yo. Yeah, man. You know we got the clothes.
This your store?
Edibles. You know what's going on.
What's your name?
The Keenan System, man. Y'all might heard about me. Y'all might see me somewhere online or somewhere in the street.
Maybe.
It's the Keenan System, and this is Aloha South Beach, 226 14th Street, Miami Beach. Let's go. Yeah, man. How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Who do we have here? What's your name?
The Keenan System, man. Mr. Keep It a Whole Stack.
All right, so I have a question for you.
Talk to me.
What is your definition of a bad bitch?
My definition? Or what's everybody else's definition? You want my definition?
You can give me both, but I want yours first.
Alright, so my definition of a bad bitch is you definitely gotta look good. You gotta keep yourself up. You dig what I'm saying? And when I say keep yourself up, it's not just the makeup and the hair. You gotta get your nails, your feet, all of that. You get what I'm saying? No ashy cuticles, none of that. You can't just look good and then be a bum bitch.
Yo,
you get
don't
what
look
I'm
at my ashy cuticles though.
Oh no, you good. You fresh out the sun. You know what I mean? We on the beach. We living at Miami life, so you know what I mean. You already know she fine. Oh, that's a baddie right there. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh God. Okay, so what's everyone else's definition of a?
Well, most guys' definition is she just gotta look good. She gotta have fat ass or big breasts. You get what I'm saying? That's generally what most guys gonna say a bad bitch is.
Right.
But you know, guys like me and my brother Seven, and you know, men of power. You feel me? Men of taste. You know what I mean? Men of bad bitches. Well, us, we got a certain level. You get what I'm saying? So don't be a bougie bitch. Don't be a shiesty bitch. Don't be a regular bitch. Be a bad bitch. And that's how you look. That's how you smell. That's how you talk. That's how you carry yourself. That's what a bad bitch really is. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack.
So you live in Miami, correct?
You already know, man.
All right. So you know those type of females that think they're bad bitches, right? You know they have that.
A lot of them.
So
Yeah.
how does a man like you
Okay.
protect yourself from the phony bad bitches?
Well, that's all about being observant and really using your ears and paying attention, because most chicks tell you who they are if you really listening. But most niggas is blinded by the ass, by the titties, by the lips, all of that. But a guy like me, I don't get blinded by that. I mean, I am human, so I do fall short sometimes. But, however, when it come to the baddies, they getting money. You get what I'm saying? They not pressing guys for money. See, there's a lot of chicks who just look good. You can look good and just be a good-looking, beautiful chick. But that don't mean you bad. You get what I'm saying? You not bad because of that. Now, you got a lot of good-looking chicks who think they bad, but I had a chick, matter of fact, I had a chick the other day. I walked down on her. Hey, how you doing? The first thing, she ain't even say hi. She just said, oh, you got some money for me? I said, oh, you got me fucked up. See, that's the thing, guys. Call that shit out right then and there. Don't be no simp. Don't be no weak man and just let a girl walk over you and just tell you and dictate you. That's what we not raising over here. We real men of power out here. So you gonna know. You gonna know the power and the level, you get what I'm saying, that I'm at. You ain't about to just get none of my money unless you trying to work with me, build somewhere, you get what I'm saying? Unless you got a bag, you can meet me halfway. Listen, it's 2023. Shit different now, man. Shit is different.
No simping, only pimping.
Come on, no simping, only pimping, man. You know what I'm saying?
I like what you said there too, though, because you get a lot of like, you know, guys are like, oh, I want fat ass. They got to do this, they got to do that.
Yeah.
But then they're like, well, why do I attract these fake ass shitty women? I'm like,
Right.
because like, why do you think? All right, last question.
Gotcha.
Who's more dangerous to a successful man?
Okay.
An Instagram chick, an OnlyFans chick, or a stripper chick?
I would say the most dangerous out of all of them.
Did we stump you?
Almost. But I would say, all right, if I have to pick one, I gotta pick one, right? All right, so
or even in order.
All right, in order. All right, bet we can do that better. All right, so I would say first, the worst, the most dangerous is OnlyFans, because it's a lot of women that hide that life with OnlyFans, but the guys who may be pursuing them might not even know. You get what I'm saying? So when certain things hit guys at certain times, it could be more detrimental to them.
So you think they finesse a little bit more?
Yeah, so the OnlyFans, like, I see all different, and I don't judge no chicks on OnlyFans. Get your paper, do whatever that you want to do in life. It's kind of like a sneaky thing, a little bit. You get what I'm saying? It's like a if you know, you know. See, with a stripper chick is not too much off from that, but at the end of the day, they at least authentic and tell you who they are. It's what it is. They lay it right there. You know what you're getting yourself into. I don't think that that's the most dangerous. And then also Instagram. I mean, what chick ain't an Instagram chick these days? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't really say Instagram like that, because you got so many different various women who are on Instagram. Good chicks, bad chicks. My chick bad, my chick good. All that. Alright, for example, I was on the gram the other day. Matter of fact, earlier, all the time. I'm on the gram, I'm scrolling, I'm checking. I'm like, damn, yo, this chick bad. So she bad as far as the looks. I go through her page, I see the type of shit she into and all of that. I'm like, why is she handled like she in the business and all of that, blah, blah. And I'm like, damn, now it got me out. It kind of got me looking at her on a certain level. And out the blue, like later that day, I seen her posting like naked videos on her story. It was covered up by the little shit that they be doing, but how they promote it. But it just automatically just made it so dangerous to me, because I'm like, yo, I'm thinking she's this, and this, based off of what her image is portraying on her page or whatever like that. But whole time she popping that pussy on the handstand. Yeah. And like I said, I ain't got nothing wrong with that. I done dealt with OnlyFans chicks. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I would just have to say y'all more dangerous for successful men, man. Yeah. Y'all way more dangerous for successful men. OnlyFans chick. It's scary, bro. It's scary, bro. Yeah. Like I said, everybody else gonna tell you who they is off rip.
So would that be a problem for you if she wasn't upfront with it?
I mean, it depends. It depends. If she up front with me and she carrying herself on OnlyFans in a certain way, I will fuck with it. Mm-hmm. But like the chicks who just out there eating dick and fucking raw and all of that just to get attention and likes or just to get some money, I can't really fuck with that. Now I respect the chicks who just naturally look good as a bitch and just showing off their ass, that they can be in bikinis. You get what I'm saying? They not completely naked. They might be showing feet pictures, all shit like that. I respect that, because there's a bunch of simps and shit out there that's giving y'all the money for it, so I respect it. But the chicks who just out there popping that pussy and fucking on, I can't do it, bro. I can fuck you. I'll fuck you. But wife you? Take you serious?
Yo, those kids look back, they're like, what?
Oh shit. That's funny as shit, man.
Alright. But thank you.
Yes, you already know.
That was the best information we got on.
Come on, man. You know I'm gonna drop it every time, man.
Hey.
I'm alright. It's pretty late. I'm pretty recorded.
Thank you. I have a question for you. What do you think is a good quality woman?
A woman that's gonna be there by your side. Does a lot. You understand?
Watch your back.
Her yes me yes, no me no.
Yeah.
Ups, down, good or bad, she's gonna be there by your side. That's it.
Okay, what else? Because I mean, that sounds like a bodyguard a little bit.
No, it's not a bodyguard.
So what is it?
A good woman is gonna make me and her as one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't have, she got my back. I got her back. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be there for her mate.
And what makes a good man?
A man that be able to communicate to his woman.
That's important. That's very important.
Why you say that?
It's an important key because without communication, you lack a lot of things.
Listen, people that can't communicate, they can't get over that. Why do I gotta go out in the street and get something that I gotta...
Right. Hey, yo, 7.
Yeah.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So, what did you learn today about baddies?
I learned that baddies is just an illusion, an idea, a perception, which is real. Because everyone have a different perspective. Are those baddies over there?
I turned your head, maybe.
Hey, the clubs think they are baddies, but me personally, I'm just surely trying to learn and find out. Because there's so many different perceptions. I'm trying to bridge the gap to be the middleman, to have like a clear understanding of what that term means.
Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder.
Yeah, I believe so. But we're talking about Miami. What do the people of Miami believe? Some people say baddest is a good-looking girl with a plastic body. Some people think it's something physical, right? So
You think that starts at home? What you're shown is beauty, or what you're told, what a magazine tells you, what the media tells you, what you see on your phone? Or do you think a lot of it is manipulated from that, or do you think you perceive your own baddie in your head?
I think in a society like this, everything is controlled by the media because you can only think from what is given. So this whole baddie thing, I feel like the man created this, you know what I mean? Because it's like these women are empowered by men, you know what I'm saying? So if a man like talking to those guys out there, they're like a baddie is a girl with makeup, sexy body and all of that. So those are what these guys are looking for. Then on the other side, a baddie is like a woman. A lot of the ladies are talking about like, yo, it's my money, you know, a woman that is independent, a boss lady. You're either giving something or you're taking away from it, right? So for me, a baddie is somebody that's gonna give and not take away, you know what I mean? And that's what it really comes down to. Are you giving or are you taking away? Like, that's it. What other question you got?
No, that's not. That's actually a friend of mine.
Or Instagram?
Yeah, OnlyFans, stripper, or Instagram?
Ask it again so I can.
Yeah, you gotta do it because this is recorded. You gotta do it right.
Okay.
Just say.
I ain't saying bitch, yo.
You ain't gotta say. Just say chick.
Okay, alright.
Or stripping girl.
What's your definition of a bad bitch?
Again?
Name is
Wait, where's your mic?
Right here.
Oh, well, you ready? You ready?
You're not a bad bitch? No. Are you a queen?
Yes. Hey!
What's the definition of a queen?
Hey, you can't record and interview.
Are you 21?
I'm 33.
Hat or no hat, yo? Where's my hat on? It's hot as fuck.
You look like you're cool
Thanks.
with the hat on.
I'm trying, yo.
Word.
We making an announcement.
Right. I'll put it right here.
I be paying attention to all them little detail things.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just like
Do you
that.
care what side you're
It
on?
don't matter.
Okay.
Whatever
Alright,
your
bet.
good side.
A woman, she might want something. You know, y'all women, y'all put y'all negotiation things down.
Yeah.
You understand?
Right.
You don't pay that, though. Guess what?
Thank you.
Guess what?
Yeah.
The woman gonna have more fun than him. Cause it's new. A week or two later, she's gonna like, hey baby, when we gonna try that there again?
Hey, what's up, bro?
You got us all figured out, huh?
Trial and error. But not communication. She's at work. Hey baby, you know, thinking I want you to come on, I'm gonna do this, do that, and you done planted that seed. They've been marinating her mind all day long.
All right.
She walked through the door, you touched
Okay. We get it. All right.
I'm stupid now.
No, you're not.
I'm true.
Well, thank you. What's your name?
My name is Roger.
Roger? All right, Roger that. Thank you.
You welcome.
Pitbull and a Doberman, backyard with a lot of land and acres on acres, acres with a hot tub and a business and a company. He a CEO and a entrepreneur. No 9 to 5, so don't catch me.